I'm a banana, I'm a banana, I'm a banana. Look at me, man! This is the face of a man who just got fucked in the ass by PewDiePie. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So as you may have seen in the news, basically Onision is trying to be relevant again. Something he hasn't managed in about 2 to 4 years now. Recently he appeared on Drama Alert and the topic was about Onision blaming YouTubers like iDubbbz and PewDiePie for the ad boycott. This is like the equivalent of blaming all of Afghanistan for ISIS, as there are many YouTubers who might make more controversial videos or talk about a controversial topic, but you're just picking on the two which would bring in the most attention to yourself. Prior to the videos he made on iDubbbz in particular, he made a video where he destroyed all his YouTube plaques and they're now all on eBay for people to bid on, so no doubt he is low on money, which, as I'm sure everyone knows, most YouTubers are at the moment. But when you're a channel that is literally a bottom feeder who will cling on to any drama at this point just for that little bit of attention, it's going to affect you a lot more than some others. But what were these videos about? One was a rant, an 18-minute long rant on iDubbbz and his fans and why no one should ever listen to them ever again. And one was meant to be a skit about the YouTube algorithm and why it's fucking over YouTubers from the LGBT community and people who aren't controversial enough. See, the problem is, I do believe if someone else had made this video, it might have been a bit more listened to, but Onision has a really shit past with getting things wrong or just saying really stupid things, contrary to what he says, obviously. For example, the most recent controversy with Eugenia Cooney, where he acted as a self-help guru and told her everything she needed to do, even though he's just a YouTuber. This doesn't even come back to like further controversies in the past. For example, one of his ex-girlfriends, she had a brief seizure moment, and instead of calling 911, he recorded it and put it on YouTube. But let's get right into the videos, guys. Let's see what's happened.
COW agenda today.
Decide YouTubers to succeed and fail.
Immediately, it's obvious that he's going to end up criticizing himself. I'll put money on it that by the end of this video, he'll be looking at his own channel. Also, what is that sound? It sounds like a fucking elephant stomping on his keyboard.
Algorithm understands. Algorithm will execute. YouTube channel, Zoella. Video length 2741, 2751, 1847. Uninteresting thumbnail. Uninteresting title. 1.3 million views. COW analysis.
This is the ideal ad-friendly YouTube channel.
Just notice that he is talking about how many views this channel has and looks at the subscriber count, but we're going to come back to that later. You will see how flawed his argument is by the end of this.
Is YouTube user gay?
Understood. Analyzing. Video uploaded 2 years ago. How my mom knew I was gay. COW. Confirmation of homosexuality.
COW understands. Deliver minimal views to channel. Being gay, not universally ad-friendly.
Understood. YouTube user has 7.9 million subscribers. Will deliver only 100,000 views.
So yeah, claiming straight off the bat that if you have gay in your previous titles, you're not going to get that many views because YouTube has some sort of anti-LGBT stigma. Not the best start. Not to mention that the channels he's choosing, they haven't been relevant or been getting that many views for a very long time. Very easy to take one situation and pin it on something else. Considering the way Onision does manipulate people who watch his videos though, it's easy to see why he would choose to do this. And by manipulate, I mean the way he wraps everything around in a circle and will pin it back on the other person, no matter what the situation. He is not ever in the wrong. It's also curious how he refers to the algorithm delivering views to people. You don't think for a moment that maybe YouTube would want to promote the YouTubers people are watching and not the YouTubers people aren't watching anymore.
COW confirmed. YouTuber is not ad-friendly.
Yes, algorithm. But is he also a racist?
Understood. Researching.
Hey, everyone type Alex is a stupid in chat.
Even though I have 1,000 videos on the internet of me saying
Wow, Onision, I can Google search iDubbbz nigger compilation as well, but I would go a bit more in depth for that if I was trying to make a serious video. Not to mention that because this is a compilation, it's all taken incredibly out of context, like the conversation about him talking about Tana and that situation, or even referencing Keemstar, for the love of God. But this nigger faggot is anything but racist. He didn't even coin the phrase himself.
Graceffa, generic thumbnail. Same thumbnail features successful Zoella, yet also features 2 gay people. Channel has 7.4 million subscribers. Give video only 250,000 views.
Even though this video has only 260,000 views, a day before this, he got a video with 400,000 views, and a week before this, he got 1.4 million views. So it's a bit subjective picking out this one. Don't just love my monotone voice, it's so fucking annoying.
The online community is detecting our homophobia.
Understood. Researching. This does not look good. COW. Another inquiry. An additional inquiry. Gay.
This comment here is exactly where I have a problem, because does this not seem more like they're victimizing themselves? Everybody is earning less, not just you. And the rest of this video essentially is just Onision saying how he should be getting more views, but he isn't because he's mentioned the gay topic previously. Let's dive straight into the next video and see if he has any valid points.
I need to rant real quick about iDubbbz and his toxic fans. This is going to be a rant that just really comes from the gut. I'm not going to go through a bunch of data. I'm not going to look up a bunch of images, look up a bunch of videos that he's done in the past or anything like that.
So straight away, you're not doing any research? That's fine, but I'm not going to take anything you say seriously because of that.
I want to, let it out. First of all, the guy makes like 1 video a week. That is some lazy ass crap. What is that crap? And he's just sitting there opening up packages. We're gonna give that 3 million views. Really? And then people come to my channel, they say, oh, you only spent 2 minutes and 30 seconds on this video. Actually, I spent like 3 hours on whatever video you're referencing.
3 hours isn't exactly the longest time. I mean, we're talking about leafy levels of dedication at this point.
It's like just because someone's popular, that automatically means that they're good. You know, like Filthy Frank. I was doing that crap way before Filthy Frank was, running around acting like an idiot. Yeah, but he's funny, and I'm not, even though he basically got the idea from people like me.
Exactly. He's funny, you're not. See, he built an audience around what he does. You built an audience around people who want to know about your personal life. Frank found a niche. You didn't. Why not mention the fact that a YouTuber like him only releases a video every now and then, or a person like Jenna Marbles only releases a video once a week? It all comes back to the fact that this is iDubbbz, and iDubbbz is responsible for content cop. But more on that in a moment.
A lot of my subscribers, until like a few months ago, were cool with that. And then PewDiePie had to do some stupid crap where he pays someone to hold up a sign saying that Jews should die, and now we're all suffering because of that.
Alright everyone, so PewDiePie is not the complete reason that any of this happened at all. The reason that this ad boycott is such a big deal is because a news outlet like the Wall Street Journal made it clear to advertisers that there was a big deal here. Realistically, there is going to be a video like this on any platform, but because they targeted it at the biggest YouTuber on one of the biggest social platforms there is, it became a big deal. And then advertisers pulled out because they were pressured into it. Either way, this would have happened eventually because the media is desperate because our generation is moving away from television.
Well, I'm sorry. Except for a select few YouTubers who are somehow completely fine because they have acceptable titles and thumbnails.
Don't mind these thumbnails. They'll be fine.
Whereas the rest of us are actually honest about how profane our content and our videos really are. You click on an iDubbbz video, it looks totally fine, right? And then he's saying every possible swear word in the dictionary, and he's also dropping the N-bomb with a hard R. But no, he's cool people. It's okay for him to do it. Yeah, he's white. His ancestors may very well have owned slaves.
Oh, well, that escalated quickly.
But no, it's fine that he does it because he's popular. That whole issue with Tana, you know? Who shows up to take a picture with somebody who clearly thinks you're a stalker?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Tana not even know that it was iDubbbz? And she had to be corrected by her fans. And she said it first. But,
You guys used to like Leafy. A lot of you same morons used to be super into Leafy, and then he suddenly became uncool, and iDubbbz is the next awesome thing. till eventually you get bored of iDubbbz, iDubbbz becomes uncool, and you move on to the next person.
If people are going to get bored and move on, then what's the issue? Just don't worry about him. Let him move on. That's what you want. No, what you want is to cause a bit of fucking drama between Ian and yourself. And it's not going to happen because he's smart enough to realize you would fucking eat up that for breakfast. You probably have videos already made in response to something that hasn't happened yet. Because this content cop, it'd have a small chance of giving you the attention you need to continue your YouTube channel. But the sad truth is, that's not what you deserve. All of your recent videos have been a cry out for attention, and it's not because people don't want to watch them, it's because people realize this. No one wants to be the person watching Onision Please Help Me 2017, the movie. People want to watch stuff that's entertaining.
Those people are having fun with him right now. Eventually, they're going to get bored and move on. Because guess what? iDubbbz isn't talented. All iDubbbz is an edgelord pretending not to be an edgelord. He thinks he's so catchy. He thinks he's so interesting. When really, he's just an albino, Nazi-looking twit.
I guess it doesn't matter if you put down iDubbbz though. By the end of the video, he's just still putting down iDubbbz, saying that he's going to be dropped to like Leafy was. And he also starts calling the viewers of YouTube fake and bad people as well. And I guess this comes back to Onision's downfall, and in conclusion, really, that Onision doesn't really care about YouTube as a whole. It's more about putting forward his own agenda. But now that no one cares about him being cucked by 2 women, or the next Let's Read a BuzzFeed article video, it's never a nice reality to grasp for a YouTuber. But I think Onision's time on the platform is really coming to an end, and I don't think it's YouTube's fault, it's his own. This video really does show that. Just a quick reminder, this is all my personal opinion. Obviously, I'm not right or wrong. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, please comment, like, or subscribe. Very appreciated. I'll see you next time. Thank you, and goodbye.